Some of you may think after looking at the thumbnail and title of this video that I am being very sarcastic and the actual purpose of this video is to make fun of the Blue Beetle movie. But no, I am being dead serious when I say that Blue Beetle was indeed a cinematic masterpiece. Blue Beetle, in my opinion, ranks among some of the best DC movies of all time, along with Batman Begins, Wonder Woman 2017 and Zack Snyder's Justice League. For a start, you just need to look at the odds that this movie was facing even before its release. A lot of people did not want this movie to be good, and I am not ashamed to admit that I was one of them. I was not happy when I got to know that the DCEU was being scrapped and it would undergo a hard reboot. And I am pretty sure many people went to watch this movie with a premature biasness against the movie. Secondly, the marketing of this movie was so bad that a great portion of the superhero fan community did not even know that a movie called Blue Beetle was coming out this weekend. Third, the early box office predictions suggested that this movie will only make $15 to $20 million in its opening weekend, which may still be true, but you cannot deny that the prediction was instrumental in killing off whatever little hype this movie had. Fourth, Blue Beetle is a C-list character and not many people have heard about him before. On top of that, the DCEU reboot was already announced just a couple of months before its release. People felt that this movie had nothing to do with the future of the DC cinematic universe. So, this movie was battling against all these odds and trying to prove a point. And I feel Blue Beetle not only proved a point but also revived my fading interest in superhero movies once again to a large degree. Before I talk about the movie in detail, I would like to address something. Making these type of contents and videos require a lot of hard work, patience and dedication. If you want me to continue making more of them in future, I just want all of you, my friends, to do me a small favor. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. It really means a lot. Okay. Now without any more waiting, let us get back to our main topic. The first thing that makes this movie so great is that this movie is extremely self-aware of what it wants to achieve. Unlike every single superhero movies these days, this movie does not deal with any larger-than-life mission like saving the universe from a purple alien, or saving the city from a nuclear bomb. At no point the movie makes you feel that the universe or the world is in danger. The movie also does not depend on any Easter egg or cameos of other popular characters from the DC universe. Within a short run time of just 2 hours, director Ángel Manuel Soto does an incredible job to focus only on stuff that actually matter. The main theme of the movie is family bonding. The movie does an incredible job to give the audience an idea about a middle-class Mexican family living in the outskirts of a futuristic Palmera city. It made me care about the family, and I will not lie when I say I did shed a few tears when Jaime's father suffers from a cardiac arrest while he is taken away by Victoria Cord in the helicopter. This scene was one of the most emotional scenes I had witnessed in superhero movies. Blue Beetle is also a great example of how you keep a light and fun tone for a movie but not making it too cringe and goofy at the same time. In fact, this movie was also extremely dark and intense at times. Especially the scene during the final act of the movie when Jaime is held captive and he meets his father in heaven was so beautiful but also horrifying and haunting at the same time. You realize at the moment that his father has passed away, which makes this scene almost too depressing and haunting, but also the scene makes you realize the true essence of the character of Blue Beetle. Not to mention that the visuals during that whole sequence was incredibly beautiful. It reminded me of the first Black Panther movie when T'Challa met his father in the ancestral plane and the beautiful visuals during that whole sequence. The movie also makes us care for the villain, Carapax, and within a short duration of 2 minutes, gives us a very meaningful and emotional backstory of his character. The emotional family aspect of the movie was not the only thing that made it a masterpiece. This was also a very fun superhero movie in every sense of the word. The costume and the overall look of this character is so cool. When I first saw the initial promotional poster for Blue Beetle, I felt after looking at his costume that it is nothing but a cheap CW version of Spider-Man Iron Spider costume from Avengers Infinity War. I will be honest with you, I had the same impression about the costume even after I saw the trailers. But once I saw Blue Beetle in action in the actual movie, I realized that it was nothing like Spider-Man or Iron Man. Yes, there are some notable similarities, but the storyline of the movie and the overall context gives this costume and the character a very unique identity. I am totally in love with this character after watching Blue Beetle last night. I will be furious if I do not get a sequel to this movie. As a matter of fact, James Gunn has confirmed that Blue Beetle will be part of his universe. So, as a fan, I want Blue Beetle to have an extended long run within the DC cinematic universe. Apart from that, the movie also has some incredibly cool-looking action sequences. Yes, some of them were pretty goofy and over the top. The scene where his family gets on board the bug was pretty goofy, but somehow it worked for me. Another example is when Granny picks up the machine gun and fires the hell out of Victoria's thugs was pretty corny as well. But these scenes actually does not degrade the movie in any way. They actually made me enjoy it a lot more than I expected to. Other than that, the performances of Zolo Mariduena as Jaime Reyes was very good. The role of Jenny Cord was played very well by actress Bruna Marquezine. One actor I want to talk about who really added a considerable amount of depth to this movie is actor Damian Alcazar, who played Jaime's father Roberto. It was his presence in the movie which made it go from very good to a masterpiece. So, that is all I have to say about the movie. Please let me know how you felt about Blue Beetle in the comments down below. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.